Hello, Sorry Vagabond Jerry. And today I want to tell you about two problems I've had with my bedroom closet in my motorhome. And this is a common problem that people do have in motorhomes, probably no matter what brand it is. If the clothes bar in the closet is designed like mine is. And the first problem is about the drooping of the closet bar. Now, the manufacturer tried to resolve the problem of the drooping closet bar with this device, which was screwed into those holes up there, and the bar was run through this loop. So that prevented the bar from sloping down, which with the weight of the clothes on the bar can cause it to come apart at the sides. But the problem with that is being able to get this device attached to the roof in a way that is really going to hold. And mine held up for about 9 months until, as you can see, it just fell out. And I tried to put it back in and screw it back in, but I just couldn't find the screw holes, and I don't know what it's actually screwed into. And even if I was able to put it back up, I don't think it'd be long before it'd be falling down again from the weight coming down on this bar. So the solution I came up with that is to get this 1 1/4 inch PVC, and then I carved out a U shape on two sides so that it would fit around the bar like that. But what I found in installing that is that it didn't take long before the bar just slides off, and I swear just about every time I stopped my motorhome I would find this bar laying down on the floor of my closet. So in an attempt to solve that problem, I put these two screws here to hold it in place. But then I found the bar was coming apart at the bottom because it was just resting on the floor of the closet, which is carpeted. So I then took this piece out, which is just sitting there inside this cutout, and I put in 4 screws, and then I put in this metal clamp to hold it in place, so the bar will fit into there and keep it from moving around. So that made the problem about 75% better. Not 100% that I was going for, because every once in a while I would still find this slipping up, or somehow the thing comes off and it slides off. So my problem really wasn't permanently solved. And I think if I put 2 more screws on the other side of here so that it was supported on both sides, that might fix the problem. So I just might have to do that and see if that's going to give me a 100% solution to the problem. So that would prevent this thing from going back and forth or sliding up. I don't know if it's going to be 100%, but that would be about as good as I could do. Now, problem number 2 is there's been a few times when I've stopped my motorhome and I found every single thing hanging on my hangers lying down on the floor. And I mean every single one of these things, every single hanger and the clothes on them were flat down on the floor. And that happens when my rear of my motorhome has a big bump. And that would typically happen when I go over a speed bump a little too fast and it jumps up, or if I go down into a chuck hole that is a bit of a surprise to me where I don't have time to slow down enough, and that causes the rear of the coach to bump up. And I know it's happened a couple times when I was turning a corner. I think it was in like a parking lot, and my rear wheels catch that curb My rear wheels go over the curb, and then when it comes down, it causes the rear of the motorhome to bump up, and that's all it takes to knock all of my clothes off of that bar onto the floor. And I asked a few people about this, and other people have had this same problem, and they gave me 2 or 3 suggestions about what to do to solve it. And now I'm going to show you what I decided to do to solve this problem. I'm sure you've seen these types of coat hangers in hotels where they want to keep you from stealing their coat hangers, where you just put it on like that. So now, when I do have a bounce in the motorhome on the rear, they'll just go up and down like that. Now, if it bounces up and over to the right, then it might slip off. Time will tell if that's a problem, but if it is, I can just squeeze this with a pair of pliers to tighten this up so that it doesn't. But we'll see how that works. So I'm pretty confident that this is going to be the solution to my problem of the coat hangers bouncing up and off and falling on my floor. And as far as this pole goes, like I said, I may have to reinforce this somehow to have that problem solved. So if you find this problem as well in your RV, then I hope this has helped you in finding a solution for you. Good day, folks.